Hello guys, I'm sorry that I have not made this video before now, and sorry that it's coming this late, though it said that it's rather late than never, right? Okay, so in this video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to install metasploitable in a VMware. All right, we can do the installation on VirtualBox as it is in the CEH hands-on ethical hacking module 5. Okay, I installed it, I used it on VirtualBox, but here right now I'm going to try to install metasploitable into VMware. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the process of doing that. Okay, and yes, actually this is 12:20 a.m. here in Abuja, Nigeria. I'll have to stay up to do this for you guys. All right, so very quickly let's go to installing metasploitable in VMware. Okay, actually metasploitable is a vulnerable Linux machine that has been created for us to use to try our hacking skills on. You know, it's like a safe environment, rather safe haven for us to actually try our hands to see the skills that we have. All right, so to get it, I think what we should do is we'll go to Google, okay, .com, and we'll type download, yes, like download metasploitable tool, or we can just download metasploitable. All right, you can say download metasploitable tool, or as we want, and we should go with the first option here, the one at sourceforge.net. okay, I just clicked on that, and we'll wait for the page to load. As soon as it's loaded, we'll come to this button, okay, and click on it. They say download latest version, okay, and here is it. Okay, then I'll say your download link will start shortly. Okay, and it's downloading already. I've downloaded it already, so I'm going to cancel this very one. I just went through or came through these steps so we can know how to actually go about that. So I had cancelled this already, so I have downloaded this metasploitable here already, because it's going to take a bit of time before it downloads. All right, so what you should do, or what I'm going to do, I'll click on this very arrow, and I'll click on show in folder, and here is it. Okay, as soon as it comes into the folder, you see that you see the stuff here like this. So all you need to do is we need to unzip it, because if you check, you notice that the file is zipped, though I have unzipped this. Okay, and but I'm going to show you what I did. So I will right click on the folder and wait for this option to come out. Any software you have for to unzip zipped folder, you can go ahead to use it. Okay, but here I have 7-zip. okay, 7-zip. So I will just come to 7-zip here and go to the option extract here. This extract here will extract the whole file here under this guy and store the extracted folder inside this very folder, same folder. So when it's done extracting, all you need to do is you double click it and look at it, the extracted folder. You double click it. This is what we want, the metasploitable VMDK. Okay, now let's quickly then go to our VMware. Okay, this is our VMware. So the next thing we're going to be doing, when we installed Kali Linux, okay, we will come here to create a new virtual machine, but in this case we're not going to create a new virtual machine, okay, because virtual machine, the Kali Linux that we installed before now, the file ends with, you see, Kali linux.iso. all right, so but that's why we're going to create, when we want to install, or when we install that, we choose this very option, create a new virtual machine. But in this case, when you check this very file, it's not .iso, it's .vmdk. all right, so because of that, we're not going to go with this first option, which is the create a new virtual machine, but we're going to go to this very option, okay, open a virtual machine. So I'll click on open a virtual machine. all right, so we'll now, after this very window has been loaded or opened for us, we'll go to where we actually have the metasploitable folder, and if we remember, it's under downloads. all right, under downloads, we'll now look for metasploitable. So what I do most time is I'll click on one of the folder, then press on my keyboard the first alphabet of whatsoever folder or file I'm looking for. So I'll do M for metasploitable, and here we are. So I'll now open it up, and we're here. Look at it, look at it. Okay, so all I'm going to do, just let me go back a bit, and let's try and be sure that we have what we need. Okay, actually this is what we need. Okay, so we'll double click it, and we'll click on this file here, and we'll click on open. all right, metasploitable is not like other software where you have a UI, like a graphical user interface, where you can click and drag and do all those stuff, go to menu and all of that. It's a command line interface. okay, so when we're done installing it, you see what I'm talking about. So at this point, we can go ahead to even if we want to edit the name, we can go ahead and edit the name here. all right, but let's just leave it at this point. So what we're going to do now is I'll click on power on this virtual machine. So I just clicked on it. So let's hope it's going to get installed. all right, it's saying the virtual machine might have been moved or copied. So let's say I copied it. Let's click on this, I copied it. okay, so let's watch and see if it's going to be all done there. Yeah, I think it's installing. Yes, started on, is installing. Most times I love my window to be full screen, so I prefer I do this. okay, so we're going to just wait here and see the whole installation process. okay, since this is the only thing I'm doing in this very video. all right, so like I was saying, metasploitable, it's a Linux machine built, okay, very vulnerable Linux machine built to actually help us to try our hands on some hacks. all right, so when we're going to do something, we're not going to be doing it on live system or people's system or even our own live system. okay, all we need to be doing is we'll install this metasploitable, and we'll now try our hack against it. okay, like for example, if we're going to be using let's say nmap, to check live machines or an open port. okay, we can easily run the command, the nmap command, or any script of nmap against this metasploitable, this vulnerable machine, which is metasploitable 2. okay, yeah, we're there. So we can just run those nmap script on them, and we'll get to know whatsoever we want to know about the machine, or do whatsoever we want to do with the machine. So at this point, we are here. It says metasploitable login, and I think to log in is msf admin for username, and the password to msf admin. all right, when you press enter, we are logged in. This is what I was talking about. You notice that nothing here, no graphical user interfaces. So from here you can enter commands like ifconfig. You see our but the IP address attached to it, 192.168.107.128. okay, so let's say ls, you see vulnerable, so let's say cd vulnerable. I hope you are used to all these commands now, and we'll do ls again. These are files under the vulnerable directory. We have the MySQL, SSL, Samba, TikiWiki, and all that. Okay, so this is how actually we can go ahead to install the metasploitable in VMware. All right, you can choose to install it on VirtualBox. Okay, it's fine, it's cool. If you run your, even if you have metasploitable on your VirtualBox and you have your Kali Linux on your VMware, okay, you can easily go ahead and run your commands, okay, just the same way I explained in the Model 5. okay, there are some configurations, some settings that you do, and both systems, virtual machines, will see each other. One is on VMware and the other one is on VirtualBox, okay, but they will still see each other. All right, thank you very much for your time. Okay, I have to stay up, like I say, to do this video for us. I'm really sorry, I'm supposed to have done the video before now. Thank you very much, guys, and hope to see you in the Real Cyber Watches Academy, hands-on ethical hacking. Thank you. Bye bye for now.